The purpose of Healthcare Bluebook is to protect patients by exposing the truth around cost and quality variation and empowering them to make better decisions for themselves and their family. Because we know if we give patients the information they need, they can talk to their doctor and get much better care at a much better price. As a physician, I actually got to be on the patient side of the table with my son. When he was 12 years old, he needed a foot surgery and Achilles tendon lengthening. But like so many of the patients in the US, we're on a high deductible plan too. So I called to check on the price. And they came back with a bill charges amount of $37,000. And with the network discount, it was going to be $15,000 to $25,000 for a 1-hour outpatient foot surgery. So I called the surgeon back and I asked, is there another facility that would be appropriate? He said, yeah, there's another facility that was just as good and even more convenient. And when I called to get their price, it was $1,500. So same surgeon, same network, 2 different facilities, 3 blocks apart. One of them was $1,500, the other's $15,000 to $25,000. And that's what happens every day to our patients. And unfortunately, I had to ask. And what we know is if physicians help their patients navigate the system, they can get much better clinical and financial outcomes.
We're at a critical point in healthcare. Up until recently, people didn't realize that prices varied, and they didn't have a reason to care. But what's happened now is more and more people are paying more and more of their own care out of their own pocket. There's one medical condition in particular that affects everyone, consumer, patient, employee, family alike, and that's price blindness. That's unique to healthcare, and it's the inability to know what something is going to cost before you receive it. Healthcare prices vary tremendously, and people typically have no idea until it's too late. You might need a sleep study, and you could pay $500 for it in one location and go across the street and pay almost 10 times that amount, close to $5,000 for the same procedure, just depending literally on which building you happen to walk into on that day.
And so maybe the most important thing for a patient to know is that when it comes to cost, it's not the doctor, it's the facility. So the venues where you choose to perform surgeries on your patients or where you refer your patients for care affects them financially.
Healthcare Bluebook is a solution online or on your mobile app for both doctors and patients, where they can quickly and easily look up cost and quality on common procedures and understand at a glance where they can go to get the best care at the right price.
When patients are using Healthcare Bluebook, they can look up not only the cost of a procedure or service, but also they can look up their specific physician and see how that physician does with respect to referral patterns and the cost and quality of care. At Healthcare Bluebook, we have a patient savings rating for every physician so that patients will understand how that physician's referral patterns impact the patient's financial health. The highest rated physicians are value certified providers, or VCPs. And a VCP is a physician who agrees to be transparent in their own pricing, that is, tell your patients how much it's going to cost before they get care, and also to make referrals using Bluebook to determine what are the facilities that have the highest quality and the best value. Physicians enter clinical practice so they can take care of patients and help patients. Unfortunately today, because of mountains of regulations, endless hospital mergers, and overbearing insurance company rules, patients are losing their autonomy. But working with Healthcare Bluebook, we know physicians can serve their patients and work directly with their patients to get high quality care at a much more affordable price. And when they do that, they will take back control of their own practice and their destiny.
If you're a physician, claim and complete your Healthcare Bluebook profile and take the pledge to become a value certified provider. Together we'll bring patients quality care at a fair price.